Hi everyone and welcome to the first episode of the Meme Week. I created the Meme Week to celebrate reaching 2,000 followers on Twitch, and its concept is fairly simple. Each day I will be leveling and gearing up a new character and stream it live on Twitch until I kill Shaper, the last boss of PoE. In this first episode I decided to give a Chaos Inoculation attack build a chance. This build is a trickster using Barrage and Kinetic Blast with an elemental wand. Now, I wasn't expecting much at all from this build, especially after the 3.0 nerfs of Volpack Ghost River interaction, but it ended up being extremely smooth and rather powerful. I started leveling using traps and switched to Kinetic Blast Barrage at level 28. It took me 5 hours to reach level 70 and clear the first 3 labyrinths. It's not too slow, but I'm pretty sure we'll do better in the next episode. After level 70, I leveled in Bridge Domains, then Bitch Heads until level 85. From start to finish, it took me a 10-hour stream to kill Shaper. As you can see in this fully edited Shaper fight, damage is definitely alright, even without flasks on. Face tanking isn't an option there, though, as we cannot use Volpact, but some footwork will do the trick. I'll let you enjoy the rest of the fight, then move over to a poorly made guide this time. Have fun.
Ambivalent.
For who? Father, it's me.
Everything short of perfection is irrelevant.
They're coming through. Come to me.
Gaze into the abyss.
Stay close. Buy you some time.
You were my greatest creation.
Now let's go over to this character gear. This is pretty straightforward, and the premises of this build have been built on this item, the Incandescent Heart. The specificity of this item is the 25% of elemental damage taken as chaos damage. This is, when you're Chaos Inoculation, this is effectively a 25% less damage taken, which is huge. And it enables us in this build. It works with Reflect. It works with any source of elemental damage taken, even damage over time. This is a very great item. It's really easy to color. I love it. And then we go over to the classic 2 additional barrage projectile Uber Circlet, energy shield on your shield, Sky Force, very important item here, allows you to generate charges very easily, give you stun mitigation, give you mana reserved, And also, I get lucky on the enchant when I run the Uber Lab on this character and get the 1 to 160 lightning damage if you haven't killed recently, which is just perfect for Shaper. I'm pretty stoked about this one. A very classic imbued one, multi-modded. This one cost me 2x, fully crafted. You know, T1 lightning, and then I crafted cold damage, attack speed, critical strike chance, and elemental damage with attacks. For gloves, I would recommend Essence crafted gloves with more elemental damage. I would actually do this on the helmet. More elemental damage of socketed gems. The Essence crafting, I do not remember the name. I think it's R. And you would put your kinetic blast in there. Because I noticed like this full link is not optimal for Shaper ad phase, and I had some trouble skinning those ads. It was okay. You will see. You just saw it in the run. Then another unique, the Dream Fragment. I absolutely love this item. The cannot be chilled, cannot be frozen. On top of lots of cold res, mana, and mana regeneration. Just make this item a very, very wholesome item. Very good quality of life. Oftentimes frees you a flask slot. And you need those slots because you are not Pathfinder and you're going to need element removal. You need Shock because you use Vinctar. And you need Bleed because you need Bleed. You don't want to die, right? You also need Freeze. Oh, it's on the ring. It's amazing. So this is absolutely perfect. Also, considering how powerful those unique flasks are, you can even go with a Wise Hook here if you balance your res or if you just focus on lightning res. If you don't mind being slow. In my opinion, I think Quicksilver Flask is a must-go on the Wonder. This is moving fast is one of your main defense mechanism, so I would definitely recommend going with a Quicksilver Flask. Shield, you want to gorge on yes. Gloves, same. A belt. Here you have strength. You will need strength. You will. You know, T1 elemental damage with attacks, some movement speed, pretty important. Energy shield, same. All those items were pretty cheap because we are not into a ES meta, let alone an attack build CI meta. I'm pretty stoked. Like, this amulet was dirt cheap considering how good it is. I paid this one 2x. This ring, I paid this ring 2x as well. Jewel. Attack speed with wands, global critical strike multiplier, 8% maximum energy shield, 5 chaos. I bought 3 of those. Pretty good deal. I should probably slam them, you know, exalt it, and maybe hope for a nice, good suffix. Like those two have open suffix. You could go with an energy from within. In terms of gem setup, you can find everything in my POB. But this is what I recommend. This is one of the easiest setup. For your barrage, you want to go with barrage, damage on full life support, elemental focus, lightning penetration, added lightning damage, and elemental damage with attacks. The way you shock is purely through Vinctar. So you'll notice in my POB I did not have the shocked option because it's just unfair. For Kinetic Blast, GMP, Kinetic Blast, elemental damage with attacks, and added cold. I like the extra shatter when I map, and added cold helps regarding that. In my wand, this is where I have all my auras, Wrath, Discipline, with an Enlighten. Orb of Storm setup in the helmet, elemental weakness. This is a big deal. This is a lot of damage. So Orb of Storm, Curse and Hit, elemental weakness. I fit my arrow device in there. In the shield, this is where I have my Vol skills, Vol Discipline, Vol Haste, and Increased Duration. Vol Discipline is almost mandatory, I would say. It makes mapping much, much easier. It helps against damage over time, against, you know, in a tool breach where you're surrounded with cold damage over time. Absolutely fantastic gem. This will keep you alive. I have a Casper damage taken setup in my boots, you know, with Immortal Call. It helps a lot against like certain situation. Flame Dash and summon Ice Golem, of course. That's the setup. So let's have a quick look at the skill tree here. You notice that you have a lot of room here for improvement. I'm only level 85. I do not have Throat Seeker, which is a lot of damage. I have this jewel slot, this power charge. You have lots of damage to pick up on the skill tree. You could get Forces of Nature. Here I decided to go with a more defensive option, but we can go with even more defensive option because this build you won't have any trouble leveling it. And you have lots of ES everywhere. You have the whole Unnatural Calm cluster that you could go for. It's an extremely good cluster. Helps a bit with Reflect as well. But Reflect is a non-issue. With Trickster, you will dodge and evade most of your reflect. Shade form is extremely good. It's not very shiny when you read it like this. It's not very crazy, but this is Trickster bread and butter. Also, so you may be surprised to see that I picked with the Arcane as my last ascendancy, and the reasoning behind is we lost mana leech on Vingtar, and this is the way I have. I don't have any mana leech anywhere, so this is the way I have to leech, just sustain mana. It's extremely good. I never run out of mana, not for long at least. And of course, Swift Killer, which was my first ascendancy, +1 maximum frenzy charge, power charge, and 15% to gain on kill. Really good node. Overall, I'm extremely pleasantly surprised by this character. I was not expecting anything from it, and I will keep playing it. This is the great surprise, because I'm pretty sure I can push this build to be close to 9k ES, much better damage, good survivability, a very well-rounded build. I'm pretty sure this is what Grinding Gear Game had in mind when they nerfed CI to the ground. So I'm not saying this is good, anything even close compared to what it used to be, but this is viable. I just killed Shaper with it. You'll see in a video. This would have been a deathless run. Granted, I have lots of experience against Shaper, but I desynced against the Man in Black, which I call. Overall, extremely solid build. I would definitely recommend, if you think you're done with the league and you want to try a CI attack build and you thought it was dead, I 100% recommend this build. You can push it, you can tweak it around, you can come into my stream and show me what you did with it. I will be more than happy to hear about your opinion about the build. So in the next episode of Meme Week, I will be playing another Shadow, and this Shadow will be cast on crit, barrage with cold spells. So some of you, old school players will remember the Shatter Shock. This is the idea. So you barrage and you cast on crit 2 spells. It's gonna be Frostbolt and Arctic Breath. Should be lots of fun. Might be difficult. I have no idea what to expect from this build, but this is what the Meme Week is for. Maybe let's get surprised. I just had an idea, put a POB together, and I just hop in. So today, streaming this took me 10 hours. It was an absolute blast, and I hope you'll be even more people tomorrow. I wish everyone a good rest of your day, and you can find me on Twitch at Somayd _ or on YouTube, and I will be uploading all the episodes for this week. This is my first series. I'm a very new, video maker, content creator. So yeah, guys, take care, and I hope you enjoyed this video. See you tomorrow.